Barnabus has been operating in Manchester for over 28 years, serving our city's most vulnerable, especially those without a home to call their own. We asked Neil, our head of operations, to talk about how Barnabus's services have adapted and changed over the years to match the ever-shifting requirements of the people we help.
So Barnabus started out as a street provider, flasks, sandwiches, out on outreach. We developed our service over the last 28 years, so we now have an indoor provision. So for us, food, clothing, even a shower is just that first step on the journey of getting people away from the streets. It's building trust. Dignity is a big part of it for us. And whilst we might feed somebody, feeding isn't our end game. Our end game is to get people off the streets into accommodation and away from the streets of Manchester. So whilst it had a great starting out, being on the street and feeding people there was a great initial step on that journey. It didn't provide any outcomes, didn't move people along. We quickly realised we wanted to move people along. We want to take people on this journey away from homelessness. And for us, the only way to do that is to have an indoor drop-in. We can provide a positive experience indoors rather than outdoors. And once people are indoors, we know we've got the opportunity to then introduce them to a support worker. We now have a support team who work on everything about benefits, about mental health, about detox, about getting into that temporary accommodation, and then hopefully long-term into a private tenancy. So we even now have a resettlement worker who works on that long-term, how do you pay your bills, how do you sustain your tenancy, how can we get you back into work system. And that only really happens when you start that journey indoors. We still do outreach, but we don't take out food. We go out to build relationship, to signpost, and to bring people back to our drop-in. And we've had instances where we've been out, people don't know we're open, don't know we exist maybe, and actually then we're able to bring them back and give them a shower. Something you can't do when you're feeding somebody on the street.